Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap for Monday, April 20th, 2026, where we cover moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. U.S. markets were mixed today with the S&P 500 index closing at 7,110.38, down 15.67 points, marking a dip of 0.21%. Similarly, the Nasdaq Composite Index dropped 64.8 points, or 0.26% at 24,404.39. However, the S&P 400 MidCap Index continued its strong ascent, closing up 22.33 points at a new high of 3,668.68. The Russell 2000 Index also climbed, adding 16.5 points to settle at 2,792.96. For market breadth, the S&P 500 Index saw more advances than declines today, with 267 stocks gaining. The S&P 400 MidCap Index stood out with a bullish trend as 259 stocks ended higher. The Russell 2000 Index was balanced with 958 advances against 849 declines, indicating continued strength. Evaluating total and daily returns, the S&P 400 MidCap Index showed notable strength with a 0.61% daily rise this week. The Nasdaq Composite Index was a leader with a monthly return exceeding 13%. The Russell 2000 Index stood strong with positive monthly and yearly returns. Highlighting top sectors, basic materials led with a 0.56% increase, breaking out from 3 days of stagnation. Real estate was another standout, closing at an all-time high. Meanwhile, the energy sector posted modest gains despite mixed signals. Financial services and industrials also moved higher, reinforcing strong trends. Among sectors, communication services dropped 1.4% despite a generally positive trend. Healthcare and utilities also posted declines of 0.93% and 0.91% respectively. In contrast, consumer cyclical and consumer defensive sectors witnessed slight price decreases but maintained positive trends. Globally, ETFs in Norway showed the largest gains at 1.3%, sustaining a very strong upward trend. Finland and Taiwan each hit new all-time highs, while Mexico and Brazil also advanced, though Brazil remained relatively flat for 3 consecutive days. In terms of total returns, Taiwan's ETF achieved a monthly return nearing 18%. Norway's ETF showcased resilience, delivering a year-to-date return of 27%. Finland and Mexico also exhibited solid gains, revealing the strength of these global markets. The technology darlings show mixed results in recent trading. Apple closed at 273.5, appreciating by 2.82 as it maintains a very strong upward trend. Alphabet dipped by 4, closing at 335.40, despite its persistent strong trend. Meanwhile, Nvidia added 0.38, closing at 202.6 with a notable strong positive trend. Meta Platforms experienced a significant drop of 17.64 to close at 670.91.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin leads the charge, currently at 76,271.97, gaining 2,448.83, a robust 3.3% rise today. Ethereum followed, climbing 2.9% to 2,330.23. BNB, Solana, and Dogecoin also saw upward swings, yet remained flat over the past few days. Crypto returns show Bitcoin's week-to-date return at 3.3%, while its year-to-date return remains negative at -12.83%. Ethereum and Solana exhibit similar patterns, despite daily gains. On a downtrend, BNB's year-to-date return is harsh at -27.02%, alongside Dogecoin hovering in the same negative range.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar is showing weakness against the euro, pound, yen, Swiss franc, and Australian dollar. The greenback is down to 0.8483 euros, 0.7389 pounds, and 158.8620 yen. This reflects a very strong negative trend, particularly against the euro and pound, indicating a persistent downward movement. The US dollar is nearly reaching an all-time lower close versus the Aussie dollar, hovering at 1.3932.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.